The threat level in Guam remains the same, but the territory's Homeland Security Department is issuing guidelines so citizens are prepared if an attack occurs. I spoke to Guam Governor Eddie Calvo about his concerns. Take a listen.
Obviously, I'm concerned, and there's a lot of people in Guam and the Northern Marianas that are concerned because it's basically the Kim Jong-un is saying, hey, we're gonna bomb you, and he's pointed the finger at the territory of Guam. So there is concern, but yet at the same time, this is not the first threat that's ever been made by North Korea or Kim Jong-un to the U.S. territory of Guam and the Marianas. I think there's been 3 or 4 threats since 2013. So this is nothing new. There is a 600-mile archipelago of islands. There are over 200,000 American citizens. Mm-hmm. If a war were to happen in this part of the world, over there, as the senator says, not only are you endangering the lives of tens of thousands of military and their dependents, but hundreds of thousands of Americans, citizens in American soil. And that's why I want to be very clear to those that make decisions when it comes to conflict. And I know this North Korean guy is a nut job, but we have to be very careful as we move forward in decisions being made. Mm-hmm. I'm more concerned about that than I am about the tweets of President Trump. Okay. Because at least with President Trump, hell and fury, if the United States is attacked, and that means Guam, I would hope hell and fury falls on North Korea.
What is it that you are telling people there? What are you telling them? Are you reassuring them? Are you telling them to prepare? What are you telling them?
Yeah, the difference in Guam, we have because of the military presence here for many, many years, there is a lot of coordination and dialogue, cooperation with the local military command that's in charge of the whole Marianas, Joint Beach and Marianas. So with that, with this exchange of information and dialogue and working with Homeland Security and Civil Defense, it's important for us to be factual with our people. But then at the same time, you can't always look at the headlines and what's coming out of the news.
So what are you telling them? And are people leaving?
No, I think there's a lot of concern, but at the same time, the capabilities have not changed. The threat has not changed with all the rhetoric. Guam has a missile defense system, a THAAD missile system. Mm-hmm. There are numerous Aegis cruisers that are in the Western Pacific between Guam and North Korea. There are military installations in fact, there's a THAAD missile system in South Korea, as well as defense systems in Japan. So there are multi-layered umbrella system of defense for the U.S. territory of Guam and the Northern Marianas. So I'm telling the folks, hey, I know there's reason to be concerned with all the rhetoric going out, but folks, live your lives. We do have a defense system that can protect the territory.
Governor, thank you so much for calling us. We appreciate it. We hope we can bring you back as well. And you brought an important message to our viewers. We thank you for that.